Selecting a UPCS REAC consultant or trainer, what is the role of active REAC certification? This is our humble opinion from the inspection group and REAC Solutions. Does a REAC consultant or trainer need to be currently active and or currently certified as a REAC inspector? The answer to this question in a word is simply no. Let's examine the reasons. What does currently active, currently certified really mean? It means the person still works for HUD as a part-time inspector competing for the low-bid contract work of inspecting properties on HUD's behalf. They must continue to follow HUD's rules and to maintain a role on the enforcement side of this process. They must sincerely believe in the validity and credibility of this work unless they're willing to do so disingenuously. Maintaining REAC certification binds the inspector to follow strict rules that prohibit them from doing business with owners and managers of properties that they inspect, also prevents them from inspecting properties owned or managed by parties for whom they have worked. This conflict of interest rule severely limits the inspector's ability to legitimately provide consulting and training services. Maintaining certification demonstrates that the inspector is only a part-time consultant or trainer. Maintaining certification demonstrates that the inspector has only a part-time commitment to serving the housing industry when he or she's not acting as an inspector, effectively working on the other side, the enforcement side. A fully committed professional consultant or trainer voluntarily lapses or surrenders his or her certification because it's simply not needed unless one needs to bolster otherwise questionable credentials for training and consulting. Active certification interferes with the ability to serve the industry freely and without potential conflict of interest. Active certification demonstrates a lack of commitment and a lack of full-time effort to solely provide services to the housing industry. Maintaining certification requires the part-time inspector, part-time consultant or trainer to play both sides or to serve two masters. Maintaining certification requires acting as the traffic cop writing the tickets on the one hand while claiming to also defend the interests of the driver, so to speak. We feel that for a trainer or consultant to maintain active REAC certification really presents an ethical and moral dilemma. Who do you actually work for? HUD or the housing industry? What's your primary mission? Is it to serve HUD? Is it to help me? If you're so dedicated as a full-time advocate for the housing industry, why would you remain a REAC inspector? The two things are at odds. We work solely for the housing industry as advocates and advisors. Our sole mission is providing service to the housing industry. We would take no pride at all in being considered actively certified REAC inspectors. REAC, in effect, trains the inspector to fail your property. We train you and your staff to pass your REAC inspections. We do not maintain any servitude or obligation to HUD or REAC. We have chosen sides and declared our loyalty to the housing industry and the housing industry alone. All of our consulting and training staff are proudly and very emphatically former HUD certified inspectors. Frankly, this is not a difficult question. Doesn't the concept of sending a REAC inspector to help you sound a little bit ridiculous? We basically invented the REAC consulting and training industry where others now follow our lead. We created the first and now famous laminated REAC flip field guide, now copied by several imitators. We've even got a copy of a check signed by former Secretary of HUD, Alfonso Jackson himself, when HUD paid us to prepare properties that were under HUD receivership for their REAC inspections. So we've even been REAC consultants to HUD, the humor of which should not be lost on anyone. So who would you choose as a REAC trainer or a REAC consultant? Frankly, there are several capable and credible parties who can provide excellent REAC training and consulting services. We have competitors who are good at what they do. Really, though, the best ones won't come in and flash their REAC badge. They'll tell you about their years of single-minded and single-purposed dedication to your industry, not to HUD.
Here's your badge. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Original, the inspection group, not to be confused with imitators of similar names and products derived from our original ideas. We were the first to provide these services and products nationally. We're the largest and longest continually active and successfully active REAC consultants and trainers in the country, despite not being REAC inspectors for many years now. and I don't miss being a REAC inspector, believe me. I so much more enjoy helping people like you succeed at their REAC inspections. This is all we do. Nobody does it better.
Here's your badge. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Oh, no.